What's up guys, Mafia here, and if you've been keeping up with my Fallout 76 videos or have even just googled Fallout 76, you know the game is a complete train wreck right now. 2 days ago I came out with a video talking about how Bethesda wasn't responding at all to the backlash or the bugs to the game, and that people were beyond furious when they copy and pasted a response that seemed to try to dodge concerns. What originally was upvoted to about 300 karma was shot down to over 15,000 downvotes once outed as a cookie cutter response. Somebody at Bethesda finally must have said, okay guys, we just can't ignore them anymore. We know stash size is a huge issue for people. We know that camps are a huge issue for people. We know getting stuck in power armor is a huge issue for people. We have an insane amount of huge and little issues in this game. But if we can just feed them just a little fix for now, then we'll be okay guys. They will give us time to fix the game-breaking bugs. And that's what Bethesda has put out in their response to the community backlash. In a thread named, Communication Moving Forward, Bethesda states, "We know you're frustrated and angry at the state of things right now. Whether it's the issues you're running into in the game, or the lack of communication about fixes, updates, or news. Yesterday we posted to let you know that we're still here gathering your feedback, and more importantly, working to get info from the team we can share. We didn't want you to think the silence meant nothing was happening. We're sorry and understand this was not the right approach, and we'll work to make a better bridge between you and the dev team at Bethesda Game Studios. We're posting an article today that has further information about the upcoming updates that were mentioned a few weeks ago. In addition, we're aiming to get you the patch notes for these updates quicker, and we'll have them available for the December 4th update later this week, probably Thursday or Friday. We'd like to make these articles weekly to make sure you know what the studio is working on as it relates to issues you may be experiencing, quality of life requests you have, or new features they're excited to share." Then they get into the patch notes. On December 4th, players will have their stash increased from 400 to 600. Okay, that's worthless by the way. That is a very low increase that honestly is not going to make much of a difference right now. They say they want to test the waters and they are going to increase it from there, but that is yet to be seen. They are also making it where upon taking down a boss you will receive 2 to 3 items depending on the creature's difficulty and level. And I agree, this should be in the game. Most of the time when you're taking down a Scorched Dragon, it gives you absolutely nothing. Cryolator effects are different now, as you can be chilled, frosted, or frozen depending on how many times you are hit. They also tune the movement speed debuff down from 2 hours to 30 seconds. Yeah, Bethesda, please slap the guy who decided 2 hours was a good idea. They get into the responding when over encumbered, where people were responding at Vault 76 if you died while being over encumbered. So that's fixed now, and you will res at the nearest discovered map marker. A huge issue that plagued a lot of people, including myself, was getting stuck in the power armor. Players did find a way to get around it, but it was a hassle. Bethesda has a fix for it now. But they say we're also aware that there are some additional cases where this can occur, and we are actively investigating them, leading me to believe that people transforming to a thick slender man is probably still going to be a thing. Then a week later, we get some quality of life updates, mainly push to talk and widescreen support with the field of view slider for PC. So that's a big thing that should have been in the game day one, but finally getting it. Respecs are coming, but I'm not entirely sure how to feel about it. It says after level 50, you'll be able to choose between a new perk card or moving a special point you had previously allocated. It sounds like you get 1 respec point after level 50 and that's it? I seriously hope that respec points won't be tied to atoms. No, I'm praying that they don't do this, or it might just be the nail in the coffin. The last thing Bethesda needs to be worrying about is the Atom Store. You guys gotta let me know how you feel about this. They didn't talk about camp placement on login, which is a huge deal. So now your camp will no longer just disappear and be blueprinted if someone has a base in your location on a different server. Now you'll be notified your space is taken and you can choose to find a new home for the camp or switch to a new server where the spot is vacant and your camp will be untouched. This is a game changer, I will admit. I fucking hated the camp system, and I think everybody hated the way it was set up, so I'm hoping this will actually work. They also have added a bulldozer feature now that will remove small trees, rocks, and other obstructions so it's easier to create and place your camp. You can also use the bulldozer to clear these items from the surrounding area to make your camp feel more like home. The only concern I have with this is, are the bulldoze elements going to be gone when I log into another server? And I'm concerned with the amount of trolling that can actually be done with this. But that's it. That's all the fixes planned so far until the middle of December. We are still plagued with some of the lowest quality bugs, T-poses, clipping issues, rendering issues, lighting issues, gunplay issues, quest issues, holotape issues, perk issues, frame rate issues, audio issues, mechanics issues. Hell, just get rid of VATs. It's fucking worthless and inefficient. But overall, it looks like a decent step from Bethesda in the response, showing they aren't just going to give up on the game at this point in time. But my God, you guys got a long way to go, man. So we got the even if you call it good news out the way. And now we're going to talk about the newest scandal involving the game. Yeah, there's another one.
Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
When Fallout 76 was announced, the $200 Power Armor Edition was listed to come out with the West Tech Canvas Carrying Bag. Upon buyers receiving the Power Armor Edition, they were greeted with a flimsy nylon bag, essentially a Dollar Tree value bag when they advertised, which I consider a commitment and a promise, a higher quality canvas bag. If you don't know what the difference is, here you go. Now, if you don't give a fuck about promises and shit like that, and you're thinking, it's just a bag, what's the big deal? You get a helmet. Have you ever heard of false advertising? It's a thing where you can't advertise and promise something and deliver something else. But the funny thing is, a lot of people have been contacting Bethesda about it, hoping they can get it solved and figure out what happened. Well, Bethesda responded in their normal copy-paste way of saying, due to unavailability of materials, we had to switch to a nylon case in the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. We hope this doesn't prevent anyone from enjoying what we feel is one of our best collector's edition. Well, that was a letdown, wasn't it? I want to know how it could have been a money issue to commission canvas bags from China and slap a Fallout patch on it when they just released a statement saying over 1 million players have played Fallout 76. How can you guys not fund this? Whatever. So we move on to the most ridiculous response from Bethesda I think that no one was really prepared for. In a response to Reddit user KRCM0209, the rep from Bethesda Gear is either the dumbest representative to have for your company, or he is straight the fuck up, tired of this place, and tired of this piece of flaming shit game. As you can see, KRCM has been asking for a response to the bag issue, and they say, hello. We are sorry that you aren't happy with the bag. The bag shown in the media was a prototype and was too expensive to make. We aren't planning on doing anything about it. What kind of fucking response is that? Sorry you didn't get what you thought you were getting? Oh well. This exploded on the Fallout subforums, and everyone was saying, oh, this is fake. There is no way this could be real. This is nothing but hate for the game. You guys need to realize that this is the best game ever, type shit. And while at first I was definitely skeptical that this was real because I've never seen this type of response ever in my whole life, and with the amount of shit that this game is going through, I did not imagine they would shoot themselves in the head again. But they fucking did! PC Gaming Mod CSF Flame verified the DKIM signature of original email saying that it is real and signed by Bethesda Net's email server. Now, if this was a fake and edited email, the DKIM would have failed. Bethesda then went to their site and changed it to say the Power Armor was receiving nylon bags. Like nobody was gonna notice. Go to any other outlet, Best Buy, Amazon, and you can see it still says canvas bag. You can pull up an archive page on the store and see where it says canvas bag on Bethesda. It says it in every advertisement made about the Power Armor Edition. Now let's fast forward 24 hours and you have Bethesda's epic response on Reddit. Thanks for tagging us in this post. We're not sure if you've seen this make the rounds on various of internet yet, but we've made an official statement about this issue and included it below. The Bethesda store support member is a temporary contract employee and not directly employed by Bethesda or Bethesda Game Studios. We apologize to the customer who took the time to reach out. The support response was incorrect and not in accordance with our conduct policy. Unfortunately, due to unavailability of materials, we had to switch to a nylon carrying case in the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. We hope this doesn't prevent anyone from enjoying what we feel is one of our best collector's editions. Thanks again for tagging us and letting us know. That post is currently at 400 downvotes and people are really upset about this. And they have every right to be. It's bad enough that the game is a complete flop, but to spend $200 on a special edition and for them to cop out a few extra bucks for canvas bags when they already stated they had over 1 million players is a fucking joke. Money ain't no fucking problem for you guys right now, okay? 1 million players is not a cheap number. Even though you guys axed the price a week after it launched to get the most players possible for that number to be true, you still have a good amount of money to not try to save every fucking penny from materials. God damn it. As soon as you think this shit show is over, it just keeps getting worse and worse. At this point, Bethesda has lost all hope from me, and I don't know how to feel about Elder Scrolls 6 after all this. If they can't make this game right and fix what they've done to this community, then they won't receive another fucking dollar from me. Wow. Okay, guys. I had to cancel my upload and add this in because it just blows my goddamn mind. Look at this. Just look at this shit. We understand and respect that there is disappointment with the bag in the Power Armor Edition. We are sorry. Please contact Bethesda support to provide proof of your CE purchase. They will assist in granting your account 500 atoms. 500 fucking atoms! $5 worth of atoms! Bethesda, you guys have dug your grave and are laying face down in it. If you like my thoughts on the situation, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment below on how you feel about everything and let's discuss it. Alright guys, Mafia out.